We learned today that investigators now believe last week's fire at Cleveland's historic Friendship Baptist Church was intentionally set. Tonight, our CNN New Yorker takes a look at the struggle to keep the church's rich history alive through the eyes of a man who has watched that history unfold for decades.
Just thinking that this is such a loss, such a destruction of history.
As retired newspaper reporter Dick Peary looks at what's left of the former Friendship Baptist Church in Cleveland's central neighborhood, he feels sorrow.
During my almost 40 years as a reporter, I covered a lot of activities in the neighborhood. I never set foot inside this church, and I've talked to members and all back in the parking lot of the church, but I never went inside, and that's to my great loss.
That sense of loss shared by others who had deep connections to the church.
I do remember coming here for memorials for my grandparents on both sides, my father's side and my mother's side. And it's really sad that what has happened.
Last Friday morning, the vacant church caught fire and burned to the ground. Investigators now believe it is arson, and they're trying to find out who destroyed this landmark that held such a sacred history. Mr. Peary tells me it served as a hub for civil rights activities in Northeast Ohio.
The picture of the 1929 NAACP National Convention was taken right in front of this church, and it's a picture that's fascinated me for years. You have the great scholar W.E.B. Du Bois in here, James Weldon Johnson, who wrote called our national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Now, as investigators close in on the suspects responsible for this destruction, the community is coming together to try and preserve some of what is left. This handwritten note left here on this pillar by an unknown author. The death of this amazing church to fire has deeply affected this community in ways we cannot fully convey. It is hoped that something greater will rise from the ashes.
From my perspective, people had better know that what's happened on this corner is what we face all over the country if we don't wake up and get active and change the course of direction that the nation is on right now. We need to make sure these places are protected, preserved, and all.
Tonight, investigators continue to gather evidence as they close in on the suspect. They tell us a photo posted on social media is a part of the investigation. Anyone with information is urged to contact police. Russ?
Of course, Mr. Peary is a wonderful guy. His perspective is amazing. I know you had a great time talking to him.
Our own treasure. Thank you.
Certainly is. All right, see you, New Yorker, here in the studio. Thank you.